All right, I am back.
We
It's
are ready
almost
to
time.
game. I'm ready to ball. I'm turning on my caster voice.
It's time.
My mind's spitting fire. My mouth's spitting words.
All right, we are live. Welcome back, those of you who are tuning in. We are now about to watch the final game of the tiebreak between the Ducks and the Spindas. I'm joined by Shister, a very biased party, and myself, a slightly less biased party, but still biased, probably. Um,
Slightly.
we are about to witness Enzonana versus SV. What are your thoughts?
We're about to witness peak gaming, or the worst match that's ever occurred.
We've been hyping up this game for about the last 5 hours, but you know, oftentimes games don't live up to the hype, so we'll have to see what happens here.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I can't sit down. I've been waiting to get this over with all week.
Cern, of course, one of the best records in SV this tour, 6-2. Had an outstanding SCL, or went 9-1. Basically, one of the most decorated SV players at the moment. Versus Enzonana, a notorious matchup fisher, hilarious user, and maybe the greatest of all time. We'll have to see.
Boy, oh boy. Fairgun, I just want to point out I looked at the thumbnail for this stream and it bothers me greatly that Pheasantipity is facing the wrong way. Should have mirrored the image, bro.
Yeah, probably. Peak laziness. This could be a very interesting game. Maybe this will be the only one where the players are on time today. We'll see.
Maybe. I know Enzo's waiting in Duck's Discord.
He's not on main and he's not on tours. Unless he's on some weird El Nana account. That's probably what it is.
Enzonana Al Gaib was what he used last week. Yep,
Oh,
there it
yep.
is. There it is, folks.
What does Gaib even mean?
Kind of scared to look.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to really.
Oh my. Oh my.
Did you just
From
find out
Dune.
what it means? Is it something that we should say on stream?
It's from Dune.
Oh,
It's the Dune word for Messiah.
all right. Here we have the main
Nana
event:
the
V versus Ninja
Messiah.
Snapple in Challenge Cup 2v2. Um, very high quality gameplay. As I wish him BL DHF.
We have a killer snow team.
Hmm.
Look on.
Lock on Icy Wind Dredge Ice. Crest. Or Meteor Beam Jirachi. Wait.
Does he know? Does he know?
God.
Icy wind and I lose the game here. It's fine. We begin and end the Ducks versus Spindles matchup with some good old fashioned 2v2.
Double healer
What?
furnace.
This this is a little ominous precursor for what's to come.
Oh man. I got owned. Shout out Ninja Snapple for
Oh,
the game. As we have Gen 9 doubles OU battle between the two players, none of which neither of which are using their main account. As we see, interesting Crest Bear plus King Gambit plus Lando plus Wellspring versus pretty interesting Goldango balance here with offense and Corn and Lando Eye. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Seems Enzonana got the matchup he wanted.
Yeah, it looks a little bit favorable here, especially if you get the Trick Room up. Um, there's not a whole lot for the Ursaluna.
That's the good old Incineroar.
Yep, double fake out. Unless this is some weird handset from Zern.
I want to watch the Iron Hands click belly drum. Goob the
Imagine.
ultimate goober.
Just imagine.
Max speed on the Iron Hands, maybe? Who
This seems like
knows?
this is like a DLC 1 metagame team from Zern. If you replace the Lando team with Lando Eye and the Flutter with Goldango. And then you just described like
Yeah.
quite literally half of the teams of that era. Oh wait, ESM is top 4 at Vancouver? No way.
Wait. No shot.
Alright. But to the matter at hand. Um 3 ground weeks into double ground is a little ominous for Zern here. Gonna really center around whether he can deny Trick Room, as Enzonana has only one center, interestingly, but also has a bit of a faster mode with Wellspring and Lando Eye. Alright, we see the hands plus Lando lead into the Lando plus Wellspring lead here.
Landers.
Landers?
Iron Hands is either going to have the worst time or the best time with this lead.
Yep. Iron Hands, of course, recently carrying Ice Punch a lot to deal with Lando Eye being one of the best mods in the tier.
Not the best.
Kind of curious what the Wellspring speed is here. Likely is faster than the Lando Eye, unless it's some weird scarf set. Um, hmm,
How many Enzonana fans in the chat? Question is,
very
which
hyped up
slot
game.
does Hands fake out here?
Yeah, I think if you're Zern, a double protect is the easiest play for sure. All right, we see the Wellspring come in here. Iron Hands will take an Ivy Cudgel as the Wellspring comes in for free. Will threaten the Lando, however, can't freely click Ivy Cudgel because of the follow me um, from the Wellspring on Zern's end here. I'm not sure if I like that turn from Enzonana. You just take a chip on hands. That's not ideal. However, you do have the
Hands
fake
in
out
Earth
now.
power range now.
Yeah, I actually know that calc. I should know that calc.
Usually does like 70%.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see both players taking a fair bit of time here. Man, I was really happy to stop seeing the same bland core of Wellspring, Hands, Torn. Now there's an instant too.
We've circled back to Clefo. It's so over.
It's actually over. Again, timer's ticking down here.
For both players, interestingly.
Interesting mind games here between the two Wellsprings.
Under's really making this whole board so volatile.
Yeah. Cresselia switches in here. Wellspring will click follow me. Absorb a Horde Leaf. So far, has dealt basically no damage and taken a fair amount on 2 mods.
Room
Potential
being
good.
threatened here.
However, it does threaten the Trick Room now, which is huge. There's no way to really pressure the Crest, um, unless it's
Unless this
Taunt
torn
Wellspring.
taunt on both of them, actually.
Follow Me comes out. Ally switch. Ivy Cudgel into the Follow Me. Taunt comes out, but into the wrong slot.
He did have taunt.
What the fuck?
I oh my.
You know what? I respect bringing that into Enzo. Um, as we see the crest, the Ally switch there. Wellspring
Will
from
Enzo click
Zern's
now?
end. Pretty forced to click Follow Me again. Vincent will come in. No taunt. Horde Leech. Uh, Power Whip into the Instant as Ice Beam comes out. Does nothing to the Instant. Now, looking a little bit dire here. Knock off pressure from Instant. Uh, it's taunt win. Why?
Seems Enzonana has gotten matchup fished right back.
Interesting position here now. Hands will come back in. Absorbs another Horde Leech. Knock off into the Crest. Will get the Trick Room up. And now Hands gets a chance to fire off a pretty big attack here. However, you lost a lot for that. Crest can probably just go for a Lunar Blessing here. Probably pretty appreciated by a couple of the mods he has. Um, Take out pressure from Hands as well. But I think here you need to get an attack off, most likely. From Zern's perspective, I think a Goldango switch in is pretty free right now.
Depending on the slot, yes.
Oh, huge parting shot. Wild play. That is unbelievable. That can give it all of a sudden out of nowhere.
You're in the danger zone now.
And now we play the game of what is the Gambit's Terra, and can it be something that can absorb a hands hit here? Um,
The Gambit just kill the hands.
or Dark Downtown Cleave on its way. And now we have the ally switch mind game as well, on top of it all. I I can't tell you what's about to happen in this turn because I really just don't know. I just don't know.
I'm terrified.
Terra Dark, uh, it's the ally switch off. Horde Leech comes out into the Gambit. Um,
Oh
Not
no.
ideal to waste that there because now you can't really do that again. Unless you do, which
This
might be the funniest moment of all time.
Wellspring is a bit of a problem here.
Yeah. You just burned the Terra. There's not a. Hmm. It's not really a whole lot you can do about the hands here.
If it's
it would
close
be
combat,
absolutely
you get
hilarious.
KO'd.
It would be absolutely hilarious to see another attempted ally switch. Protect comes out, brain punch into the crest. As we see a lunar blessing. Will restore some much needed HP there. However, Zern makes an interesting play there, not even targeting the Gambit at all. But it is Drain Punch, so Gambit isn't actually in range of anything here. Um, could probably fire
In
off a
range of getting doubled.
yes, but we will see the Kowtow Cleave come out into the Wellspring. Uh, Hands will get the Drain Punch off. However, will restore more HP here. Has to use 3 Lunar Blessings. Lando comes back in. Um, However, you are now in ally switch funny land. I
Oh no.
would really like to see a crit Sucker Punch Oko and Iron Hands. I don't even think that's possible, but like, you know,
I don't want to check the calc.
as we see a major Earth Power into the King Gambit. Yeah,
He just covers both of his options. Threatening to get another trick room up.
yeah, the Wellspring threatening down the Lando here. However, I think if you're Zern here, you click the Terra Poison and you kill the Crest. Um, Lando will come in. Crest goes for another Lunar Blessing. Tank the Wild Charge decently well. For now, there's top pressure once again. See a big Earth Power come out. Bleak Wind. Now the Crest will die unless it. Yeah, the Crest is dead, and that should be game. Because now Zern can go back out into Dango, and it should be able to just win. Clean up the remaining lines. Well played by Zern here.
Liquid Storm getting a speed drop there.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting set. As we see, Tailwind comes out. Ice punches the hands. Flame Orb is activated, but at this point, I think it's too little, too late. Um,
Dango threatens to just eat a facade here. Ursaluna not quite in danger of getting KO'd yet.
yeah, I think this is pretty over. There's not really much
This
Enzonana
chat.
can do here without any speed control left. You need to preserve Crest better. You see the Ensign come out. Um, Protect from Torn will absorb the facade. Yeah, I don't really see a way out here for Enzo. Zern played this really well. It's hot Lando Eye.
It seems that we are at the end of our journey in this DPL or duck.
Yep. As the hands will come back in, threaten more fake out pressure. Um, Lando will absorb a flare blitz, and then a great punch will go out into the Ursaluna. Um, the Lanterns might be able to fire off one big Sandseer Storm here, whatever it's carrying. Um, okay, it does get the Sandseer Storm off. Um, no facade.
Nothing on Enzo's team really wants to deal with that.
I really do think that it is just over. There's no way to really handle the Lando I plus Goldango. As we see the two come out here. I think now you just burn your Terra with the Goldango and then it kind of cleans up. I think if you're Onana, maybe you sack Wellspring, but I think there's really nothing. You have to hope for reducing the Sandsphere Storm. However, I think he sacks them on run long there. We see them make it rain come out. We'll have one last mind game here with the Wellspring and the Lando Eye. There's a small
Wellspring,
chance this comes down to whether Zern can hit that one last Bleak Wind.
it may just. Dingo at -1, not threatening a whole lot here. Barcelona kind of free to get a facade off. Still not in range of getting KO'd.
Does not go for the um, protect on the Wellspring. That was the play needed to have any shot at winning the game. Facade will come out and KO the Goldango, but yeah, that will be GG. Ducks will lose as we see Sandstorm come out torn. Um, and
What?
Spindas will advance on to the finals against the Crater Makers. What a
Good
game!
game to end this series.
I won't say it was a good game. I think there was a heavy amount of misplaying here, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Um, that will be that, and we will see you later tonight for the recap of potentially of all the things that went down and then the preview for the finals.